All right. Ho, ho, ho. Happy New Year, everybody. It's so many books. We got to get right into it. All right. Now, these first few books here I picked up from my dealer friends. This was probably a couple of months ago, maybe a month ago. I don't remember, but it was a while. And I honestly don't even remember what I paid. So we'll try to guesstimate together how much I paid for these books. Okay, what are we starting off with? Marvel Spotlight number 32. I would say this book is in VG fine condition. I didn't want to pass this up just because I do have a couple of copies already, but I didn't want to pass up the first appearance of Spider Woman. How much was this? I'm thinking I paid either 15 or 20. That's what I'm thinking. I know I don't think I would have paid any more than 20, so I'm thinking 15 or 20 cuz I know when I bought this, I was thinking it was a really good deal, so I'm thinking 15 or 20. All right. Next up, Marvel Spotlight number 12. The first I used to think this was the first appearance of the son of Satan, Damian Hellstrom. No, it's not. It's Ghost Rider 2, but I like this cover, and I'm thinking that I paid either 10 or 15 on this. I'm I'm leaning towards 10. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, I would say this book is in fine condition. Fine condition. We're moving on, baby. We're moving on. Now, I'm sure I paid $1 for this. I think I paid $1 for this. Silver Surfer number 146, the final issue in the series. Around a $20 book, I believe, and I got a good deal on this. At I think I paid $1. I think I paid $1 on that. I know I paid $1 on this because I just wasn't checking for this, and it was a Venom, so I figured, okay, so I paid $1 for Venom Super Special Planet of the Symbiotes Part 3. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Now, here's the book I'm very, very excited about. This might be my nicest copy. Amazing Spider Man number 361. First appearance of Carnage, of course, of course. Let's get close on this. Let's get close. Oh boy, look at that. Nice looking. I'm thinking this is my nicest copy. I saw the other copies that I do have, and I'm like, you know what? This might be the best looking one. This might be. Now, I will say, I don't know if this shows up or not. I do not know. Let's see. Okay, do you see this little line right there? That looks like a printing, like a little printing line. I don't know. Will that knock the grade down? Like, to me, this is a 9.8 book, but this little line right there, will this knock the grade down? What do you think? Ugh. I mean, the rest of the book is gorgeous and perfect, but I don't know. I paid 40 for that. I got that for $40. Okay, now we are moving on. We're moving on to a store that I had been going to for the past 5 years when they first opened up. And now they're closed. Sadly, they're closed. This hurts. This hurts a lot because I got a ton of just keys from this store, Silver Age keys, just so much stuff. And the owner, fair prices, didn't try to gouge anybody, and it really hurts that this store has closed. And these next however many books are the last books that I picked up from there. All right, what is this? We have Boys number 1. I had like 3 copies at the beginning of the fall, and I sold them off. I sold them off pretty cheap, and then the Boys TV show kind of took off, and I was like, damn it, I don't have any more copies. So I came across this one at this store, and I got it for I think I paid, and this store closed about a month ago, and I kind of forget how much I paid for a lot of the stuff. So we're gonna guesstimate. I'm thinking I paid $6 for this. I got a real because he had sales every week. 20% first week, 30% the second week, 60% the week after that. So I'm thinking I paid $6 for this. So got a really high grade copy of The Boys #1 for $6. All right, what's next? So we got Monstress #4, #3, #2, and #1. So we got a nice little set of Monstress #1 through 4. I'm thinking I paid $6 for this. I paid six. No. I paid $10 for this set. I paid $10 for this set. All right, and I had Monstress, like the first 6 issues, about 2 years ago, and I sold those off. And I was like, oh man, I guess I should try to find those again, and came across them. They had just got these in, so yeah. All right, cool. Now this book I splurged on. This was a splurge. So we have Ray #3 from Valiant. Back when Valiant had its downturn in the 2000s, I want to say the middle around, mid 2000s, like around 2005, 2000, or early Jesus Christ, I keep saying 2000s. Back when Valiant had its downturn before its resurgence in 2012, this book was still expensive. This book was still really hard to find, low print run. If you remember, the ValiantComics.com was a fan website until they got taken over by the official Valiant Comics, and now I think it's called ValiantFans.com. This book on the site was still super expensive, and this book here, in my opinion, is probably the rarest of the rare, only because if you can notice, there's still you still see the top of the cover past the logos here. And a lot of the times when you come across a Ray #3, it's always cut off like right there. So there's no space over the logos. And I don't know what it is, that like this version here is super hard to find. And the 2 copies that I do have, like, it's cut off like right at the top. So when I saw this, I was really excited, and I think I paid $15. I think it goes for that much. I think it may go for 20, maybe even 30 on a good day. But I saw this for 15, and I got so many great deals on The Boys #1 and on the Monstress. I'm like, you know what? Let's splurge. Let's go for it. So pick that up. All right, what's next? Supergirl Adventures #21. I'm thinking either I paid $3 or $6. That's what I'm thinking. It's really tough to remember how much I paid, because when I'm thinking, well, I'll remember. No, I don't remember. I just remember. Okay, yeah, that was a good deal. So, Superman Adventures #21, first appearance of the animated Supergirl in comics. Batgirl Adventures #1. I paid $12 for that. Paid $12. Okay. All right. Okay. Mr. Freeze. Batman Mr. Freeze, the Prestige format comic. Paid $2 for that. And I paid $2 for these. Batman, Harley, and Ivy. Well, $2 each. 1 through 3. Okay. All right, it's all good. Now here's a book I didn't even know about until I actually saw it. So we have Lobo Mask #1. Ew, that's a little heavy. So Lobo Mask #1 and Lobo Mask number 2. Now, number 2 seems to be the book to get, or the more expensive of this series. Sometimes a set will run 30, but sometimes just number 2 can run $30 all by itself. So, and it's a pretty good cover too. I like this cover a lot. So yeah, found a set of Lobo masks. I believe I paid $3 a piece for these. All right, okay, all right. There's not too much more I wanted to say, but yeah, Lobo mask number 2 is just kind of relatively expensive. All right, what's next? What's next? What's next? Still sticking with this store. Now, here's a book I had my eye on for a long time. Probably, I want to say maybe a year and a half, but I could never pull the trigger on it. So, Graphic Music from Slave Labor Comics. This is early Mike Allred work. Nothing special about it, really. It's just something that I was just interested in. The price on it was 20 all throughout the when I first saw the book. It was the price tag on it was 20, and then you had the sales, and then when it got to 50% off, I'm just like, you know what, all right, I'll pick it up. So I picked up Graphic Music number 1 for $10. And not to be confused with Graphic Music. So I found number 1. I got this for $5. Again, early Mike Allred. And Graphic Music number 3 with early Madman, featuring early Madman. This was $5, and I believe this was $6.50. I believe. So yeah, okay, all right. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I believe this one is kind of probably the more rare out of them all. I think. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. All right, we're moving along. Still, okay. So the final 2 books from this store: Wonder Woman number 7 and Sheriff of Babylon number 1. I picked up both of these for $7. Got both of these for $7. So yeah, man, that really hurts, man. Easily my favorite store. They closed down. Damn it, that really sucks. All right, we're moving on. We are moving on. All right, now this man, you know what? This is a lot of books, and we're making a really good time. I do have to say, we're making excellent time. What's next? What's next? A local store they got in some dollar boxes, so I figured I would take a look. So let's take a look. Got these books for $1. Pick these books up for $1. Pick these books up for $1. Actually, the variants were cover price. Here's a variant that I had my eye on. Well, I kept a lookout for. How about that? Kept a lookout for. Iron Man volume whatever number 17. Iron Man volume whatever number 17. And this is the first appearance of Arno Stark, the Iron Man of 2020. So we're kicking off 2020 with the Iron Man of 2020. This is the first appearance of Arno Stark in the 616 universe, or the regular Marvel continuity. And I got this for, I think I paid $3 for this. And what did I want to say? It's early in the morning, man. I just woke up. What do you want from me? What did I want to say? This book here, I noticed this book can go for $30 to $40. It is a first appearance. It is actually, I want to say, the first full appearance, because he made an appearance in a previous issue. But I like this book better because it's a variant. It's a nice 1 in 50 variant. So I picked that up for $3. Picked up 2 copies of Contest of Champions #1 for cover price. Actually, no, it was like $3. Yeah, so cover price is like 5. So I got that for 3. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. Next up, a Contest of Champions #2. Picked that up for cover price. I've talked about this book before, by Ken Bald, who at the time was the oldest cover artist on a comic book. He set the record. He set the record with this book. So yeah, and I noticed that this book is going for around, buy it nows for 30 to 40. They get bought up. So yeah. Contest of Champions #2, 1 in 25 variant. Batman, The Return, #1. Got that for cover price. What is this? The 1 in 25? 1 in 25. First appearance of, I forget. First appearance of Damian Wayne clone. I forget. I forget. Okay, now, we're getting into the dollar books. Let's get into the dollar books right now. Let's do it. Now, here's a book very, 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 very excited to find. Youngblood #78, final issue of the Youngblood series. Really tough book to find. I've been searching for this for quite a few months. And what did I want to say about this? Found it for $1. It can go for 30. All right, it's all good. It can go for 30. Youngblood #77. I have no clue what this book goes for, but it seems to be just as tough to find as 78. So yeah, why this brother ain't got no clothes on? Put some clothes on, man. Somebody see your naked ass. What's next? Ant #5. Found another copy and found that for $1. Hell yeah. What is this? Like around a $30 book. Nice Todd McFarlane cover swipe. Now I didn't even know anything about this until I actually saw it. So we have Amazing Heroes #171. Nice Ninja Turtles cover by Rick Veitch. I have no clue who Rick Veitch is. I guess he's a big deal. All right, okay. Don't know who he is, but it's all good. Really awesome looking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cover. Now, it kind of looks like it's just Raphael, but if you look a little bit closer, all 4 of the Ninja Turtles are present on the cover. They're just kind of hiding in the background. But I really, really dig this cover. Found it for $1. This book can go for 20 to 30 on a good day. I know I wouldn't pay $20 to $30 for it. I don't even think I'd pay 10, but for $1, absolutely. You bet your sweet ass. And speaking of Ninja Turtles, we have Colt #2 from KZ Comics. I believe the full title is Colt, the Aardvark that won the West. Now, the thing about this book, I'd been on the lookout for this maybe about a year, and then when I saw it, this book, this ran for about 4 issues, and #2 is probably the toughest one to find. Since we have time, we can bring this video to a halt. And the reason why, let's see if I can find the reason why. Come on, god dang it. Shit. Okay, this is the reason why. So we have a pinup featuring a Ninja Turtle by Peter Laird. There you go. That's the reason why. So we have an early Ninja Turtles appearance. Let's move this back a little bit. Okay. So that's the reason why. All right. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. All right. It's all good. It's all good. Peter Laird pinup. I don't want to say this book is expensive by any stretch of the imagination. It's just tough to find. That's all. That's all. It's not expensive, just tough to find. So, Colts, #2 from KZ Comics. Come on, let's get focused. Thank you. All right, some more anthropomorphic characters. Echo of Future Past, #1, first appearance of Bucky O'Hare. Saw this for $1. When I come across this book for cheap, I'm gonna buy it. How many copies of this do I have already? I don't know, probably about 4 or 5. But again, this is a book that I will not pass up, especially a nice, really nice high grade looking book. I would say this book is probably VF plus near mint minus for $1. Definitely passing it up. All right, what's next? We're making really good time. Crystar, Crystal Warrior, #8. Crystar, Crystal Warrior, #8. What did I want to say about this? What the hell did I want to say about this? This book is pretty hot. Mainly because, well, actually only because of this little image right there. This skull is featured on the Danzig album. Actually, I think I have that album. I got that album. And this little skull, he said he took it from Crystar #8. So this book extends to other forms of pop culture. And that's why this book is, I want to say it's maybe a $20 book. Maybe. But yeah, found that for $1. Marvel Age, #76. Nice She-Hulk cover by John Byrne. This book really doesn't go for anything. It's just, I just like the cover on it. All right, now here's probably the best thing, definitely the best thing that I found at this little dollar sale here. So Black Widow #1, the Yelena Belova variant. I've been on the hunt for this for probably a year. I've of course I've come across copies, but you know, the seller wants, or the seller or the store or the dealer, they want $50, and I'm like, there ain't no way. I don't even think I'd have paid 20. How much? What's the most I would have paid on this? I'm thinking 10, but it would have had to been a nice. No, I take that back. 15. No, 12. I'm thinking I would have paid 12 for a nice near mint copy, and I wouldn't pay any more than that. But I found this for $1, and thank God this thing was in, because a lot of the books, some of them weren't in bags and boards. Some of them were strictly in bags, but I think this one was still bagged up and boarded to where, you know, as many of you know, I am a comic book white supremacist. I love my comic book covers nice and white, but I am also very much a black activist. And look at this. Deep black. Look at that. Is this black activist worthy? Absolutely. Yes. Found a nice near mint copy of Black Widow from the 1999 series. Got the Yelena Belova cover. Yeah, boy. So I have all 3 covers now. No, I do. All right. Yes. Gotcha. All right. What's next? Very happy about that. Super happy about that. That made driving to that sale worth it. Definitely. What's next? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not 1. Not 2. Not 3. Not 4. So I found 5 copies of Ghost Rider Blaze Spirit of Vengeance #9. First appearance of Michael Badalino as Vengeance. I don't know what it is. This book feels super undervalued, to where if I come across a copy for $1, I'm definitely buying it. Again, high grade. It has to be high grade. Like, if it has a nick or some shit like that, I ain't buying it, even for $1. because I've come across so many copies already. But yeah, this book is still severely undervalued. I'm not trying to hype the book up. I'm just giving you my personal like thoughts and feelings on it. But yeah, this book is really undervalued. Its time will come. It's been, how long has it been? How long has it been? 27 years. Its time will come. All right. And next we have Ghost Rider Volume whatever Volume 2. Volume 2. Number 20. Well, actually Volume 3, because the first Ghost Rider series was the Western featuring the dude on the horse. But we'll leave that one out. Ghost Rider number 21, first appearance of Michael Badalino. All right. What is next? What's next? Astonishing X-Men number 6. Was not going to pass that up for $1. I have so many copies of this already. First appearance of Sword. First appearance of SWORD. The outer space version of S.H.I.E.L.D. Next up, Journey into Mystery. 622. First appearance of Little Loki. What's next? Vision and Scarlet Witch number 12. Was not going to pass it up for $1. JSA All-Stars number 4. I remember, yeah, this book was hot like a couple of months ago. I don't know about it anymore, but for $1, definitely ain't passing it up. Betty and Veronica number 276 variant. Don't know what this book goes for, but it was a variant, and I don't know, Betty and Veronica, it's I don't know, it's sometimes hot, sometimes a hot title, sometimes J2, I don't know what it is, man. I come across this book for $1. I can't help but buy it. First appearance of Wild Thing, quote unquote Wolverine's daughter. Man, that is some 90s looking shit right there. Holy cow. That is super 90s looking. Wild Thing number 1. This book is really tough to find. Not expensive, but tough to find. So found a copy for $1. Doom 2099 number 1. The only reason why I bought this is because it was near mint and it was a newsstand cover. Marvel number 2. I'm surprised this is like super risque. I'm surprised this book doesn't go for a lot more. Even though it's super heavily printed, I'm surprised it doesn't go for more. And He-Man Eternity War number 10. Awesome looking Skeletor cover. You know what? We got time. Let's show some more. Let's show some more dollar books. Let's show some more dollar books, shall we? Yes, we shall. All right. Shadows in Light, number 3. Marvel Shadows in Light, number 3. I love this cover. I believe it's a John Buscema cover. It's not a Sal Buscema. John Buscema? Let's see. What does it say? What does it say in the credits? I can't. It really doesn't say, but a nice either John or Sal Buscema cover. I don't know what it is. This book is really tough to find. Not expensive, but tough to find. Black Panther number 22, featuring Moon Knight. Relatively expensive book, like around 10 to 15. Comico Primer number 1. I've never seen this cover before, ever. I didn't even know Comico Primer number 1 even existed. Number 2 and number 5, but I'm like, I'd never seen the cover to Comico Primer number 1. And the main reason why I bought it is just because it's really nice. As many of you know, I am a comic book white supremacist, and I gotta say, this book is really nice and white, so I couldn't turn it down. I really don't know what this book goes for, even if there's like a first appearance, like a notable first appearance, but I just couldn't pass it up. I guess I'll research it later when I'm done with this video. Last Days of American Crime. Does anybody remember? I want to say maybe 10 years ago, this book was really hot. I know before I started doing YouTube videos, like I remember searching high and low for a copy of Last Days of American Crime because they were going to make a movie out of it, and it got really hot. And here's the preview. Here's kind of like the advance copy. And I remember, and I think this book is still kind of hot. I think, or respectably hot. How about that? I said to myself I was gonna stop buying this book, but I'm a lie. The devil is a lie. I'm a filthy, dirty liar. I couldn't pass it up for $1. Next Man number 14. Now here's a book I really don't know anything about, but I figured I'd pick it up anyway. So we have Comics Interview number 96 featuring X-Force. Onslaught Reborn number 1 variant, nice Michael Turner variant. This book doesn't go for anything, and I don't know, if you come across it cheap, definitely pick it up. Awesome Michael Turner variant. Michael Turner, the late great Michael Turner. So he ain't doing covers anymore. So if you can come across a variant, especially a superhero variant, hey, go for it. And cheap, hell yeah. Two copies of Captain America number 431. First appearance of this character right here called Free Spirit. All right, okay, man. I don't know what is going on. This is like kicking the shit out of me. I like the angle. I don't know. It feels off. It feels really off. I don't know. But it's a first appearance, and it was $1, so why the hell not? Ooh, sorry for that blur. Some more Captain America. Captain America 312. I believe first appearance of that character right there. Echo of Future Past number 3. So we have some more Bucky O'Hare. Now this is the first cover appearance of Bucky O'Hare. Some more continuity comics. Now this book trips me out. I don't know what it is. Actually, I do know what it is about this book. So we have Captain Power number 1 from, it's got to be like, what, 1988 or some shit like that. 1988? Yeah, 1988. And the thing about this is that you have a Neil Adams cover. Because Continuity Comics was Neil Adams' baby. And you have a nice Neil Adams cover for Captain Power number 1. And you're thinking, okay, that's it, right? No, he fucking did the interiors. The entirety of this book, he did. I can't believe this fucking guy did all of Captain Power. Holy shit, he wanted this book to sell. Holy shit, he should have just did the fucking cover. But no, he did all of Captain Power number 1, including the interiors. Holy shit, ain't that something, boy? Good man. He put his ass in this one, boy. Look at that. Captain Power number 1, and this book don't go for shit. But that's okay. I bought it anyway. I had, just off of respect for him doing not only the cover but the interior for Captain Power number 1. And last but not least, we have 52 number, what is this? 52 number 12. 52 number 12, first appearance of the new ISIS. All right, so yes, that is my haul. Happy New Year, everybody. It is the first of the year, first of the decade, first of the month. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. All right, so I guess I'll see you next time. And thank you for watching. Bye.